So in college, you probably heard about the freshman 15. These days, it's the quarantine 15, as more of us are maybe taking one too many trips to the refrigerator as we stay home. So we want to help you get back on track or stay on track if you've been one of the better ones. So joining us this morning is Dr. Gena Kadar, certified nutrition specialist and the dean of school at nutrition at Southwest College of Naturopathic Medicine. Dr. Kadar, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Oh, it's my pleasure to be here. Thank you for having me.
So let's talk a little bit about how we got into this space of endless snacking and, repeatedly going to the refrigerator right now.
For better or worse, forced into adopting some good habits that actually may have positive benefits over time when it comes to what we eat. So for example, we are cooking more than ever. We're eating at home, we're eating out less, we're choosing to eat more foods that we're creating from our pantry rather than eating fast food. We're also, for some of us, depending on who we're quarantined with, we're eating more with family or with friends, whether physically present together or virtually, but that social connection around food also is more commonplace these days for some of us. And all of these behaviors are things that are associated with reduced risk of diet-related chronic disease like heart disease or type 2 diabetes. So these are some of the behaviors that we're forced into during quarantine, but are good things that we can continue on with after this all ends.
So you mentioned people cooking at home. And I definitely, like many others, have noticed that everybody is a baker now on social media. Everyone has made a loaf of bread. But you're saying there are some ways that we can maybe keep ourselves on track with the ingredients that we are finding in our pantry, or if you're making that sporadic trip to the store of what you're picking up to cook at home.
Yeah, I think definitely. So of course, eating at home does not always mean that or cooking at home doesn't mean we're always cooking healthfully, but we can certainly take comfort foods that sort of satisfy that craving that we're drawn to during times of stress and upgrade them. So for example, instead of having the French fries that are deep fried, baking sweet potato fries is a nice, quick and easy upgrade that still satisfies that itch, but provides much greater benefits nutritionally speaking. Having foods that are, I love, one of my favorites is, instead of ice cream, having little frozen banana slices or frozen berries. This can satisfy that craving for something sweet and cold. So looking for ways to upgrade our comfort food cravings with healthier choices is a good place to start.
Should we be looking at how many times we're going to the refrigerator and snacking? Because it also is, we're bored and we just keep checking. So is there a way to monitor that?
Sometimes we confuse emotional hunger, like boredom, sadness, loneliness, any of these emotions, with actual true hunger. And obviously food doesn't satisfy those types of cravings. And so, one good strategy is getting on a regular schedule when it comes to eating. A good practice all the time is, every 3 to 4 hours, no more than that, having a little snack or a meal, but being wary of sort of progressively snacking throughout the day. If you still are tempted, one great strategy is keep your home a nutritional safe haven. So make it easy to reach for the healthier snacks.
Maybe we'll carry some of these habits that we create at home into our daily life when we do go back into work. If people have more questions, they want to talk to a nutritionist, how can they get in touch? Where's your school located?
So we are based in beautiful Tempe. People can, if they want actually more personalized guidance and advice with regard to their health overall or nutrition specifically, people can learn more at scnm.edu.
All wonderful information. Dr. Kadar, thank you so much for your time and for your tips that I know I will be putting to use.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.